Alright, welcome to a brand new video of the Target Individual Program, English Bridge. Look at how many trucks is out here. You got one there. They're literally, maintaining the facade of the buildings, which is good. You know, I have never seen that. As long as I've lived up my block, I gotta say, kudos to the building management. All right. But this only started happening, when, white people start to gentrify the building, you know what I'm saying, or the block. Other than that, before that, you would not see it at all. When it's predominantly black and, Hispanic residents, nope, would not see that at all. The white people start moving into the building, moving on the block. I mean, of course, the Hasidic Jews have always been here, but, I'm just telling you, I'm just pointing stuff out, shit that we would not see when we were growing up on this block, in this community, this neighborhood, I should say. Usually if you go a little bit further down, where it's predominantly Hasidic Jews, in their building that's predominantly Hasidic Jews, the building was well taken care of, well maintained. Like I said, just pointed.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, they're crazy. On the damn phone. You just walk past me like, oh, that's crazy, right? I said, you're crazy. Isn't your present apartment in the background? Woo, woo, woo. Active surveillance. Active surveillance. That's why, like I said, their ass is going to be whoop, whoop, whoop. There's going to be another police car coming after their ass. The good cops are going to take down and arrest the criminal cops. Right? So, let me tell you, stalkers out 24/7. Look. What did I say also, right? It ain't even that warm out here, bro. Right? It's 62 degrees. Here we go. Look at the hand signal. 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 And she look horrible. Oh, goodness, she look horrible. I tell you, I tried to do the honey trap and using the color brown. Where your pants are, young king? Looking ridiculous. Anyhow, hear the sirens? Oh yeah. Let me tell you, they're coming out the woodworks. That's how they're coming out the woodworks. They're coming out the woodworks. They hit you with a blitz. Now, if I didn't understand, I didn't know what they were doing, like in the past, it would have had that effect on me like it did. Doesn't anymore, at least not to the extent that it used to. But exposing their asses for what it is that they're doing, how they're doing it, right? Look, remember I talked about hacking into my Amazon account, right? So who's the first delivery person they put in my present? That was the New York Predators Dept going over down there. Look, Amazon. Right? Oh yeah. Let me turn around. Let's see, brother. Is it a feeling that you get that makes you turn around? Right? Is that what it is? Because you can't hear me coming. You know what I'm saying? You can't hear me coming. So, is it that feeling? Is it that microwave frequency, radio wave frequency? But you know what? I haven't even been looking at the license plate. The speaker's not paying attention. Let's see. It's probably not going to happen today. Like I said, whenever I start to show a pattern, all right, and it's obvious, they will switch it up, right? Oh, there you go. LLZ 3290. And look on the other side. Look where he's standing there. Look. See? What does it say over there? Let's cross over. Since you want to stand there. KFM 3259. Right? So look at that. Now why did they put the two vehicles with the number 32 right across from each other? Right? Again, it's to try to throw you off. To say, oh, yeah, it ain't no pattern. It ain't no pattern. Yes, it is. That's why they got the white dude standing there. I can tell you how they will mask their targeting once I expose what it is that they're doing. Right? They will, if I've shown you for, 3-4 days the same thing, it's a pattern. And then they want to change it up, right? And you see the New York Predator Department up there using their sirens. Not the sirens, their lights. Right? Now look at how they park. Right? Look at how they park. They're all the way up there. Look at how they park. They park at an angle with the front of their vehicle. Angle out into the street instead of aligning. You know what I'm saying? Sort of like how when you park your vehicle along the on the street by the sidewalk. So you see, just like how this truck is parked. Look how this truck is parked. All right, this is how they used to. This is how they would do. And you can see up there, instead of their front is in front of the actually headed. Their front is towards the street, whereas the front of this truck is towards the sidewalk, with the back, sticking out into the street, which is really ridiculous. So you see, he just put his hands over his head because I stuck my elbow out. Right, so I stuck my elbow out, and he put his hands behind his head. Let me see if he can do it again. Let me see if I can. Let's see. Right, but I want you to see the New York Predator Department, how they angle their park. And again, it's kind of dangerous. You got buses that's coming into the bus lane, and this is, look, New York Predator Department, they're right there. Right? They ain't giving nobody tickets. What are they? Why are they up there for? Huh? It ain't to protect and to serve. It's to harass and to try to criminalize people. That's what they do. That is what they do. I tell you, it gets a little bit warm out here, and we can start walking without shirts and all this stuff. But anyway, let's move on from that. I was posting some videos again on the technological advancement of China and how good leadership has advanced China to now where it is the #1 innovator of technology. It is the leader of technology. It has more educated people who are in technology, are in the tech sector, right? It has excel in lithium battery. Look at this shit. No, they're driving off, right? No, they're driving off, but they're driving off. Oh, they're just stalking me to see I get on the bus, huh? And then the bus is here. Look at this shit. All right, look at this shit. Keep telling you. And what the New York Predator Department do? Instead of saying, hey, you cannot park here, it's a bus lane, they're stalking me. Right? They are there stalking me. Remember, last man standing. Always the champion, right? In the arena. In the arena, the last man standing. Always the victor.
Yeah, what you calling? What do you want?
Yeah,